from a negative experience. See, I'm going to be very real with you. I didn't want to call it a broken man, but I am coachable and I'm teachable. And as you know, I'm a love coach, femininity coach, and I'm an intuitive psychic. And that was a message that I heard to share with you from God, Source, and the angels. So I'm not going to be like, well, I don't want to judge because the energy of broken is actually a legit thing. Okay. So, as I said, my name is Nicole Lisa, love coach, femininity coach, intuitive, psychic, and I've been doing this work for 12 years and I've been helping powerful, conscious, positive women from all over the world to attract real love. So, watch this video. We're going to demystify this energy and I'm going to help you attract real love. I have a Black Friday offer that is just available until Wednesday, and an opportunity that is just available until today, where I will do an auric reading on you and helping you identify on each one of your chakras if you have any remaining energy from past lovers, partners. I'm going to help it clear it for you. And this is something that's worth hundreds of dollars, like a lot of money, and I'm going to do it to you for free if you join today. And the Black Friday offer is until Wednesday. I'll give you more information about that later. All right. So I'm coachable. All right. Because I heard to say the word broken and I don't like labeling people. But the angels are saying to give myself a free pass because I needed to address the energy. If you feel like you've attracted men, maybe that you need to, how do I express this? I don't want this to be judgmental. It's not judgmental. I'm just giving information who have been to women that have been stuck in a pattern and who want to attract a man that loves them, cherishes them, is there for them, a man that can really see you, okay? And the only reason why I was getting to use the word broken is because that can have a frequency, okay? And it's an energy that's why they're saying an auric read, to give you an auric read. Some people do not believe in themselves. It's not even that it's a matter of them. Maybe they grew up with parents who had broken energy. Broken energy, what I mean is a heart that's broken. Okay? That is a field of consciousness where somebody feels like their heart is broken. Now, there's degrees to this. Okay? And I hear the name of the program is actually called Love is Easy, and I'm helping you through your attachment styles. So, this is what this conversation is about on how to attract somebody with who feels ready and capable to love you. Wholeness. There's wholeness in their heart. Okay? So, please, in order to do this live in the most loving, aligned way, it's important to not have any judgment. I know you might be angry at men that you've experienced in the past that had a brokenness to them. This is not about berating men or shaming them or trying to break them even further. Okay? I know you have a kind heart. This is not about that, right? Because men have also experienced women who have a broken energy about love, a broken heartedness. That's what it means. So, this broken heartedness is somewhere that a person either stopped believing in themselves or stopped believing that love is possible. Thank you. And it might not even be their frequency, they might have kept it trying to save or heal the brokenhearted from their mom, their dad, or the frequency of the family. Have you ever been around people where like nobody in the family believes in love, or people are always fighting and it's just hard to love and it's like a competition and stuff like that? So I'm so happy that you're here. Okay. So that is the frequency. The frequency of I can't have love. It's impossible to have love. No one's going to see me, right? Why is it that nobody's seeing me? You have to get angry to get love. And in that space, that's why zero judgment is needed in order to heal it. Welcome for those that are joining. This is going to be a really healing conversation to attract love with ease today. There's special Black Friday offers for you to heal this for yourself and to attract easy love. Okay? Now, it is a frequency and it needs to be addressed. Okay? In order for you to attract love, you want to really believe in love is possible. Okay? But what happens to when you interact or when you meet? I'm here, I don't need to go there yet. I'm here, I need to express that why is judgment so critical? Because I hear we tear each other down. Maybe you grew up in a family that would tear men down. That is part of the brokenness. Because if men are being broken down in order for you to feel good, you're part of the problem. If you grew up with a mother that was always tearing her man down or her partner down, somewhere subconsciously you picked out that something was off. If you grew up with a mother who had to tear everybody down, including you, okay, your dad, you, your sibling, all right, she's the only one that was great and untouchable. That's a frequency of a broken heart or a brokenness. It's because in that energy, it's creating a malicious intent to try to make other people feel broken. So there's degrees to this, and it needs a non-shaming, non-judgmental lens. You interact with people in your life that are narcissists that are trying to break you, okay? Typically, they're broken themselves. Sometimes you meet a man that he's not trying to hurt you necessarily, okay? He's not malicious. He just gave up on the energy of love, or he might have been doing that in a non-judgmental way, trying to save his family, and he took it on. He had like a martyr frequency, and he took it on, okay? And that might look like him having an avoidant attachment style, or a super anxious one where he gives up on himself and he gave up on your connection because he's deeply afraid of love. Now, it is his responsibility to work on that. But what is your responsibility? Here's where we're going to go into this. So, once again, sending love to so many of the men that I know, that I care for, the men that I've, worked with, the men that I've coached, the men that I've helped, where I could see that the frequency that they had was, my mom never believed in me. My mom never believed in my dad. Therefore, I cannot believe in myself. Okay? So you want to have an open heart. Yes. And that is his responsibility to work on. Okay? I don't like using that word. But it's a frequency that you can pick up from your elders. So I hope that these men give it back, that energy, and they work it out on themselves, so they give themselves that opportunity. And what it's for you to do is to work through your attachment styles, not just in theory, but if you want to have the fastest result in attracting real love, you want to have faith in love, you want to have an easy love, you want to work through whichever is your attachment style, whether it's anxious, whether it's disorganized, whether it's avoidant, you're leaning towards secure, you want to be secure, okay? The goal is to move into a secure energy. Now, I love attachment style theory, and at the same time, I know we can get stuck there for years. Why? Because the conscious mind only has 10% of what we believe is possible. Our love energy is 90% not in our conscious mind. It's in our chakras, it's in our nervous system, it's in our aura, because it has this slight energy to it of that is a mystic energy. We feel like maybe love is outside of us if you're not secure. So if you lean more towards anxious or towards avoidant or disorganized, you felt when you were up to 6, 7 years old that love was sort of outside of you. You couldn't totally feel that love for yourself running through you deeply. Okay. So what is for you to do? And I'm going to tell you a joke, but it's not a joke. When I was typing up the summary of the programs, the Love is Easy program, and helping you clear at the level of your nervous system and your aura and your chakras, I noticed that I wrote the word attachment style, and all that it wrote was attach separate men. And it made me chuckle and laugh, okay? Because that is the energy that I wanted to talk to. If the energy was outside of you, how did you learn to attach to men, or how do you learn to attach to love? So this is your job to attract it in the fastest way. I promise you that if you clear your attachment style from your chakras and your nervous system, you will attract easy love like this. It could be 2 months if you're committed. Okay, let's address this. You gotta get, and if you have, that's why in the program, I'm hoping you cover each attachment style and also core critical belief systems of how you learn to attach to love, the beliefs about love that are necessary to change. Okay, so, all right, we cannot judge if we want to attract love. So, in your attachment style, one of the main things that I notice that women can have is, and this, like I said, it might be generational, it might not be yours. And this is the sensitive thing of it. You imprint things at an emotional, subconscious soul level that you're not aware of, that are not in your conscious mind. And that's why sometimes love feels outside of you, but I promise you that it's inside of you. It is. You've got to have a better hold and ownership of your energy field. It's almost like your inner child needs to feel your soul's presence, that you can lead her properly. Love is not outside of you. That's one of the fastest ways for you to attract a healthy, easy, secure love. So